Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Timeless here on Magic Arena. And we have another interesting deck. This one's pretty sweet. We're going to hop right into it. We are playing Thassa's Pact. So again, with Timeless, right, we have access to all of the cards that are on Arena. We don't have to worry about really any bannings, just a few restricted cards, but mainly we are going to be revisiting a card that was previously banned in Historic in the form of Thassa's Oracle. So Thassa's Oracle, 2 mana, 1/3, and it says whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library where X is your devotion to blue, and then put one of them on top of your library, the rest on the bottom. And then if X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. So basically this says is we're going to essentially, we're going to simplify it a little bit. We're going to scry. If scry is equal to or less, or our devotion to blue, we're going to win the game. So what we're trying to do is we're essentially trying to empty our library and then play Thassa's Oracle, and then we're going to trigger that, and then if we have 0 or more devotion to blue, we're going to win the game. Very, very simple. So how does this deck work? Well, if you're looking at this deck, we have a bunch of just one-ofs, and that's how we're going to win, because what we're going to do is we're going to use Thassa's Oracle in combination with Tainted Pact. Tainted Pact is a card that, to me, is pretty busted. I think they should have banned this back then as opposed to banning Thassa's Oracle, because I thought Thassa's Oracle was actually a pretty interesting win condition, one of those alternate win conditions. But Tainted Pact was really, to me, is the main piece of this puzzle. But this just says exile the top card of your library. You may put that card into your hand unless it has the same name as another card exiled. Repeat this process until you put a card in your hand or you exile 2 cards with the same name. So because we're playing singular cards except for Thassa's Oracle and Tainted Pact, the only card that we ever have to worry about hitting a duplicate of, and that even includes all of our land, is going to be Thassa's Oracle. So ideally what we do is if we have one Thassa's Oracle in our hand and we have one Tainted Pact, we're going to be able to win the game, because we can either have 4 mana and then Tainted Pact and then use the other 2 mana to Thassa's Oracle in one turn, or we can end of turn Tainted Pact because it is an instant, and then basically go down to 1 card and then draw for our turn and then play Thassa's Oracle and then win the game. So it's very, very simple. We have a ton of cards that are going to let us draw cards. We have a bunch of removal. We have counterspells. We have tutors. We have Grim Tutor, Mastermind's Acquisition. Again, a ton of draw cards. And then because we have Mastermind's Acquisition, we are playing a bunch of cards in the sideboard just to help us. Now, normally this deck does play Jace, because Jace is kind of that alternate win condition, but because we're playing the Mastermind's Acquisition, we can just play the Jace in the sideboard. That actually allows us just to play Lurrus, and Lurrus is gonna, potentially let us win in other ways. Going to give us a little bit of extra value in the form of, Mishra's Bauble, Thassa's Oracle, Snapcaster Mages, stuff like that. So that is how this deck wins. Again, we are just trying to essentially get to 4 mana or 3 if we're going to be doing end of turn stuff, and then we're just going to win the game. Again, this deck is pretty degenerate. Again, I thought that the problem back in Historic, and again, this is my opinion, nobody else's, but I did think that Tainted Pact really was the problem. Thassa's Oracle was still hard to mill yourself and actually get to a point where you were out of cards, because again, we still had Jace. Jace has the same type of win condition that just basically says if you draw a card and you don't have any cards in your library, you win the game. It's essentially the same thing that you're trying to do with Thassa's Oracle. So that is the deck. This is what we're going to be doing. But so let's get ready to hop into these games. But again, if you enjoy the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord. And as always, hop on over to twitch.tv/BAMotumbo and not only drop me a follow, but join us for a stream on the weekend where one of your decks could potentially turn into one of these videos. But let's hop right into the games, and we'll see you all at the wrap-up.
Well, that's freaking unfortunate. Ragavan. Oh my god, they hit one of my Tainted Packs? Are you kidding me? That might be good for them. Wow, we got spell pierced. What if they had a stifle for this wood, like a spell pierce and a stifle? That would feel really bad. I just wanted them to think that I was going to do something about that. I don't think I want a memory lapse here. Black, blue, green, red. Deathrite Shaman, okay. Dark Ritual. What does Dark Ritual do for us? It's like a ritual. Grim Tutor. I think we can go for it next turn, right? Dark Ritual, Grim Tutor, get a Tainted Pact, and then go for the Oracle. But we have 2 Oracles in our deck. Maybe we could see an Oracle here. Definitely not. All right, I believe. We're going to draw. Oh my god, we did. We're doing it. There's definitely a lot of clicking involved in this deck, which is not my favorite thing to do. All right, we only have to do it a couple more times. I mean, this triggers no matter what at 0, right? Sweet. Didn't think I was going to win that game. We got it. Oh, this hand is... I should not keep this, but I'm going to. Since we're only a couple games into this deck, I really just want to test it. So we're playing against another humans deck. Feels bad. This is actually a really sick draw. Okay, so Spell Pierce is a dead card. Okay. The lands are actually coming along. So we're gonna play this. And we can't counter it because of the Cavern of Souls. So yeah. Our hand is very dead right now. I imagine they're going to Reflector Mage and then get in. Tireless Tracker, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. That is it's high praise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, you had to draw that, didn't you? So if I bounce this, then they're gonna get this back. Just does not seem great. What a sick draw. Snap, block. Okay, so we can kill this. I mean, I still think they should be slamming down these. Wasn't great, but yeah, they should definitely be playing these Reflector Mages. Opponent. I guess opponent was a little deterred because they finally hit us down to 19. All right. Opponent goes first. Oh, this is a crazy card that I didn't know existed. I think I am just going to cut down here. I need a red mana, so I have to play this. A little unfortunate. This is going to come into play tap now. Orcish Bowmaster. Oh, let's go ahead and kill that. Julius 3232, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. In case y'all didn't know, that is high praise. Mother of Runes. I guess I'm just gonna go get my Xander's Lounge here. Oh, I can't do that. What am I doing? So one goes into my hand. One goes on to the bottom of the library, and then I get to play the other one. Yep. So we're going to take at least 5 here. 4 if they keep the giver back. And I'm not sure we're actually playing any board wipes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Seek new knowledge. I figure we'll play this. They'll probably swords it in response. We spell pierce it. It gives us a blocker. Right. Or, hear me out. 3. We go get Tainted Pact, and then we go to 7. Should be fine here. It's toughness, right? No, it's power. So I play this. No, I'm not going to play it. Just don't have another Bowmaster? Okay. Okay, we go down to 3. Put a card back. I guess it's just going to be this. That doesn't actually do anything. Oh, what a draw. Holy moly. We're just going to do it like this. Yeah, that Pact of Negation, like, even though it's not going to matter in the long run, that was a clutch draw right there. Holy moly. Otaku. All right, we go first. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Who has time to look at things? I mean, we win next turn, so... Just have to make sure we leave one card left in our deck and don't accidentally deck out. Still have like 15 cards. And we play Thassa's Oracle. If you're gonna emote me, like, come on. Like, don't give me a reason to actually report you. Alright, you're gonna rope me, I'm gonna report you. And I have it all on video that you did it intentionally.
Cheers.
What else I got? I don't really have like that many good emotes.
Now the whole world is gonna see how much of a salty roper you are, Sal Paradise. So, no, Tainted Pact wasn't banned in Historic. Thassa's Oracle was banned. We go first. I'll keep this. Take a look here. The old one-drop black deck. I don't want to... This kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's all... They're literally all the same, right? Oh, that was a good draw. Play this. Okay. Thoughtseize, huh? I guess I have to memory lapse this. Yep. I think I might have to play... All right. Thoughtseize incoming. Can have our Grim Tutor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. I mean, we're just gonna like we blocked in an order to where they just couldn't reanimate. And then yeah, they're just gonna sit there, blocking their 2-1 forever. Yeah, I think we were in a pretty good spot, and then we have counters for everything now. So good game, opponent. Your deck was an interesting one. We're up against old Daddy Dollars over here. Opponent goes first. I mean, if they have no hand disruption, we're good, but... Oh, this is a Ragavan? Okay. Let's get out of here, Ragavan. Bowmaster. I wonder if I was supposed to Tainted Pact in response there. Demonic Tutor. Sure. I'm surprised they didn't fire off the Thoughtseize last turn. Oh, sure, the game's over. Just got to go down to one card here, as is tradition. Only got to click decline, you know, about 1,000 more times. We're down to 10.
3. One. Take action. Oh, and we drew a counterspell. It doesn't matter, right? Because this is going to trigger. We have 0 anyway. Then the opponent will try to figure it out. They'll sit here. They'll probably rope us. Give him the old zombie middle finger. It's the worst death shadow you've ever seen. What's funny is when you force your opponent to gain life and it kills it. All right. 2 opponents in a row who went on the salty rope train. To be fair, though, this deck is pretty stupid. Kaboom. What is this hand? No removal. Hey, look, a polluted delta. I've never seen one of those on turn 1 before. Opponent playing Consider in their Azorius deck so far. It's probably not Azorius. Jeskai. Okay. Okay, this is actually a really good card to have. Jeskai Ascendancy. No thanks. I'm going to get a Steam Vent untapped, and we're going to go ahead and opt. Spell Pierce against this deck? Probably. Jeskai Ascendancy. Like, I forgot what that did. Hold on. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creature you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Untap those creatures. Yeah, I'm just gonna Spell Pierce that. I can't believe we live in an age where Demonic Tutor is legal in a format that we can play online. And we have just readily have access to it. What you got over there? I mean, we're getting rid of that. Do I care about any of these? I hope I don't regret this. All right, perfect. I wonder why they're not playing this. I mean, we're just going in. All right. Oh, you got us. You dealt 4 damage to us. What is their deck? Like, if they're just trying to play free stuff, yeah. You knew it was coming. Free stuff, pump your tokens that you're supposed to be making. I mean, it's interesting, it's different, right? But I don't know. I think we just really drew the cards that we really needed to draw against them. And it worked out. Sometimes that happens.
All right, everyone, welcome back. And as I told you, this deck is pretty degenerate. It can win really quickly. It looks very, very janky from one aspect because we're looking at a lot of just singular cards, and obviously you typically want to play with cards that you have 4 of, so you can actually, benefit from having multiple copies and then, making sure that you're drawing those. But again, because we're playing so many ways to really filter through our deck, search through our deck, and then just get to where we need. It really is just fine. This deck is busted. This is 100% a deck that you could climb with because, again, there are so many ways that you can get to the combo and protect the combo. It really is just one of those decks that is really going to climb you pretty quickly, as you can tell by the games. Because I think during our gameplay, we actually only lost 1 game, and we played not even what we were actually showed on the video, but I think out of like 12 games or so, we only lost 1 match. So, again, as always, what I say is build decks, at your own risk. What I play against is not necessarily going to be what you play against, and then how I draw is not necessarily going to be how you draw. So, again, build at your own risk. But that is Thassa's Pact. I'm super glad that y'all were able to join us for this deck. And again, if you enjoyed the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord and hop on over to twitch.tv/BA Motumbo and join us on a stream where you can bring a deck, a card, or a deck list, or any idea that you might have, and we could potentially turn it into a deck for you and make it into a video. But with that being said, everyone, please, as always, stay safe, and we'll see you all next time.